Okay, now, see, because of my fight, because of my legal battle, and now because I read the Bible and the Holy Quran, I understand it's a spiritual war that I have legally won, and now I have to try to explain, right? So when I see somebody that look like somebody, then I give them that respect of how they look. Now, what I'm saying, if I see a person with hair, I suspect they're Muslim. So I start speaking in their understanding. See? So I met this guy in Jacksonville. I was helping him move from Georgia to Jacksonville. And I told him, I say, man, you need to meet me now because if you meet me tomorrow, I'm going to be a lot smarter than I am today. Because when I met him, you see what I'm saying, I had just learned how to play chess mentally. Now, what I mean by that is I define everything because people was telling me, they were saying, this is chess, not checkers. And I was trying to testify. See, that's what I'm saying. If I hear you say something, then I go and I'm making literary moves so you don't make a literal move. See, I'm saying I have to go and explain it and break it all the way down legally. And that's why my books is one big motion, right? It's like your lawyer writing up the devil. So every time he do something, I go get the law and I go get the man's definition. So it's like me writing the recipe to our freedom. See, that's why I'm telling you that I could not sell it for $1 when we don't have the recipe. We don't know how to defend our freedom because even our lawyers are indebted to the dollar for the knowledge that they have received. So if your lawyer is enslaved by your debtor, then your debtor can pay off your lawyer's debts to deceive you. See what I'm talking about? So if the person is not in your shoes, then how they fighting for you? See, that's why I'm telling you all, I'm saying, listen, they took my house. That's how I'm able to defend your house from the bank, because the bank took my house. So when I learned how to stop the bank, because I was right, see what I'm saying? I was right and I knew I was right. But then when they showed me how they was taking people's houses, because I was right, then I could see what they were doing wrong. So this is what I'm saying. If you don't learn from your experiences, what are you teaching? Right? I'm saying if we are slaves and we from descendants of slaves, then what do we really know if our grandmothers, grandmothers could not read nor write? So if they was able to, that's why back then they could cook real good. They could take care of house. They could see, because that's what grandmama knew how to do. See, but now look at grandmamas. Look what the devil has done. Put dope in us, right? And then now our children has inherited either the crack problem or the crack distribution. See, now, is that all money? Now think about it. See, this is what I'm saying. Look at the spiritual war. But now the kids telling me, well, man, I don't believe in it. And I'm saying, man, I used to be just like you. I'm saying, hey, man, preachers used to come with this same shit. Excuse me. See, that's what I'm saying? And I used to be like, hey, man, just like y'all. And that's what I'm laughing because I'm saying, see, Tommy, how do you talk to yourself? But I'm saying, but y'all won't even look at the evidence. I'm saying, look, yesterday somebody told me about Jesus when I was trying to tell them about me so I could help you. So if I didn't learn about Jesus, I wouldn't have made it to you, because what was that person's motive not to help me? Now, was they sick, or was their intentions criminal? See, I don't know. But if I had to encounter something and I don't write about it for the next generation, then I'm leaving that hidden in the details. So now, didn't they say that the devil is in the details? So if I don't write it, how would they know until they experience it? So how do I give my children's children, right, a deja vu moment if I lie? Like, why would I lie? Like, that's what I'm saying to my daughter or my son or my wife. I'm saying, listen, we done lost everything because somebody lied. Now, if I lie, how we gonna get it back? But y'all say it's about the money, and I'm saying, have y'all ever been homeless? Have y'all ever been hungry? See, but I was as a child. That's why I can do this now, because I did it as a child. That's why I didn't want my children to experience what I experienced as a child. Now, if my father gets angry because of that, I'm saying, are you angry at your child for his testimony? Am I lying? I'm saying, brother, you was on heroin. You had a problem. I'm your son. I had a problem because you had a problem. So I had to deal with your problem. And that's what I'm telling these kids. I'm saying I didn't want my children to have to deal with my problem. So I went to court to prove that my problem is not my problem. Now it's the post office problem. It's Bill Hurd problem. It's SunTrust problem. It's Region Bank problem. It's BB&T's problem. It's all these judges' problem. I'm saying, why do I have to pay for your belief that Jesus paid for your sins? I'm saying, well, why is it so many people in prison if Jesus paid for their sins? See, Jesus paid for the sins of those for whom keep sinning religiously. See, because you cannot sin or commit a crime in the flesh. See, you all keep committing a spiritual crime, and you keep saying that Jesus died so you can commit it.